Hey Rec on Beer viewers. Amager Brewery collaborates every year with American breweries to release a collection of new beers here in July, and traditionally I review them. So that's what's happening right now. You're watching it and it's happening, a review of this beer. I'm glad that we both understand how reviewing beer works now. So I have this one now. This is called Kiss of the Coppertail, and it is a Florida style IPA. I don't know, you can see there's a big old snake on the front there with fins on the back, like glowing. That's pretty badass. Amager never disappoints with the artwork for these collaboration brews. So this is a collaboration with, who's this? Coppertail Brewing from Tampa, Florida. And it is a 6.5%, Florida style IPA. What makes it a Florida style IPA? I've heard of Florida Vice, which is, I just read an article about it actually, about putting Berliner Weiss with lots of fruit in it, but that's something else. We've got Pilsner malt, pale malt, Crystal 150, and it is hopped with Columbus and Simcoe, very standard. And Mosaic, Columbus, Simcoe, and Mosaic, fermented with U.S. Ale, which probably means 05 or some kind of Chico strain. But yeah, let's pour this. Sounds like a pretty standard IPA, so maybe a little different from the super hazy ones that I've had. The last two have been really hazy, kind of new school IPA, and this definitely right off the bat, it's like 116,000 times clearer than the last two, with a nice carbonation. Looks a little bit more West Coasty, or Florida coasty. Yeah, smells a bit. It's much more dank. It's got that good Columbus Simcoe kind of resiny dankness. There's a little bit of Mosaic in there, yeah. It's a good mix. It's a good traditional mix. Some of them are newer hops, but it's got that nice traditional American West Coast IPA smell. There's maybe a little bit of orange in there too. It smells good. It smells good. Tastes good too. Yeah, definitely very dry. Decent bitterness to it, not over the top, but a good good firm bitterness. I can actually taste some of the malt in it too. Yeah, definitely got that old school malt character, a little more Midwestern IPA, where you can actually taste that there's you can taste the kind of base malt, the little bit of breadiness, little tiny touch of caramel flavor in the background. Hops are more in balance with the malt, so you get a lot of bitter pine, a little bit of orange and grapefruit in there. But definitely not a huge hop flavor as compared to the last one, the double dry hop, where it had a really pronounced fruity hop flavor. This one is much more traditional hoppiness. I don't know, I keep saying that. This is a really well balanced beer. Very much kind of Midwestern, which I guess Florida is kind of in the. Florida isn't Midwestern, but it's also certainly not New England, and neither is this beer. It's a really nice beer. It's very drinkable. I find it a little refreshing to have to have a more balanced malty. It's not malty by any means, but there's actually is some character to it to kind of balance out the hops. It's very nice. Coppertail. If you're bored with New England IPA, I can recommend getting Kiss of the Coppertail, Florida style IPA. I like that. I like that they just don't care about, yeah. But it's a little different than I'm guessing what's in the rest of the series. But I like it. I do like it. So recommended. Cheers. Thanks for watching, and more to come.